In this tutorial, I want to show you two of my prints that were started using hard ground etching. And they're both drawn in situ, so I took the plates, I had wrapped them up and I took them with me and drew them outside in the landscape. So this print it's actually on two plates, so I had started drawing and then realised I didn't have enough size, or that I wanted to extend the image, and so I just picked up a second plate which I had with me and started drawing the second part of the image, which is why we've got these two plates which are actually different sizes side by side. I actually quite like that. I've always been interested in the idea of how a sequence of images describes the landscape, and the fact that they're side by side, it's almost filmic in its passing from one to the other, and that's something that interests me in my work and that I've used quite a lot. So I didn't mind that accident of the two plates. So looking at the marks then, we've got different sorts of marks, and they're absolutely dependent on how long the plate has been left in the acid. So the finer least dark lines, which are in the background here, have been bitten for the shortest time, and the darker, heavier marks in the foreground have been bitten for the longest amount of time. There's also on this plate, which you might find interesting, some marks which are scraped away. So that's literally like using rubber in charcoal, and that's done with a tool called a scraper. You can actually take away the surface of the metal and a mark that you don't like. The second print I want to show you is a series of 4 little plates, and again they're all hard ground, and the plates were taken with me and I drew them sitting on the beach. They're looking closely at the stones on the beach, and there's 4 different viewpoints. The prints drawn with the 4 plates side by side, and they're printed together to make a sort of view of the beach from different viewpoints. And the key thing here is to look at the lines and see the difference in the biting time. So there's difference in both the way the lines are drawn. Some are heavier than others, and then some lines have been bitten for longer, giving you some of these darker parts in the print. But that's a really basic way of using hard ground. Is just drawing very carefully into the ground, bringing the plates back to the studio and biting the plates, and then that's the print.